Hey, I'm trying to figure out the settings on this here camera on my phone. It's not working out so well. I don't know why my picture don't pop up. This don't make no sense. Don't make no sense at all. Anyway, what I was going to ask you guys about, but I don't see hardly nobody in here. I see you, Ed. Melvo, I see you. Now I won't figure it out because I don't like the damn phone. This is why I don't like to go live off of a phone. I prefer to go live off my computer. I don't understand how cell phones work with this YouTube stuff. I had my old phone figured out till they locked me out of it. Now I gotta learn a whole new damn phone. Anyway, question of the night is, do y'all want to discuss the Mike City AJ plea bargain? Because I've yet to see anybody get it correct yet. Talk to me. Tell me something, folks. Tell me something. Tell me something good. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm so serious. Why y'all not talking to me? Hello, Chris. Hello, Stitch. My name is Cassie. So if you're calling me Chloe, at least I know you come from a little bit further back in time. So that's a decent thing. Tell me something good. Oh, what's the question again? Do y'all want me to go live on StreamYard covering the Mike City AJ plea bargain, since I ain't seen nobody else get it, the correct information put out here yet? The snitchologist. We could have a snitchology live. Because I see over on Reddit, they blaming Ken. Well, obviously, they don't know how to read paperwork well. And I'm going to be honest, I was working on my other content that I had started, so I wanted to finish those up and get them published before I actually, came out and started working something else. But I had gotten the documents the other day when they dropped. But people started jumping in my DMs and they were saying, oh, they saying it's Ken. I said, what? So I was like, I read over the paperwork. I said, it's not Ken. But before I spoke on it, I wanted to pull up all the old documentation, pull everything up, and make sure that when I do speak on it, I'll be speaking correctly. Because y'all know how I feel about false information being put out. I can't go for that. Oh, no. No can do. I can't do that. Oh, that is not part of my narrative. No way, no how. We can't do that over here. So, I went back, I read over it. And I'm still sitting with the same thought process. Hey, clap your mama. I'm still sitting with the same thought process that I was sitting with when I read it the first time. But now I got the documents pulled up to back up what my thought process is. So can't nobody come back and debunk me. Because y'all know how I feel about that. As it is right now, I got idiots that are posting up my old videos that I guess they had downloaded or screen recorded or whatever they did, talking about, oh, she ain't got her channel now. I could put this over here on my channel. Bitch, what you gonna do when I get my channel back? You think I can't strike you still? And technically, if I really wanted to do it, all I got to do is log back into my backup channel, because I have it on my backup channel and I can strike you from that one. I just don't give a fuck. But when it comes to my original channel, yeah, I'm going to give a fuck. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Okay. Roxanne. Y'all know I'm old school. Well, let's see. I don't know how many people is going to show up, because I can't seem... My number still is not where I want them to be. It says, let's see, 375 subscribers and 273 watch time hours. I got to get those watch time hours up. Nope, just if they ignore me, I tagged Team YouTube again just about an hour or two ago over on Twitter. So, I mean, at this point, they're not telling me you violated anything, whatever. That's why we can't give it back to you. They're not saying nothing. They're ignoring me, which is leading me more and more to think that the government took it, like they said. Now, the type of person I am, you know what that's going to do? Keep me from keeping any more secrets. I'm just going to be keep putting it out there. I'll put all the secrets out there. Give up that Sammy's footage, because I know who's on the Sammy's footage. Bitch, why are you hollering? Come over here on my live. That's what you need to do. Bitch is hollering. Bitch, I'ma holler at you. Get your goofy ass. Come over here. Bitch, talk about. Oh my God. Kimberly, what's up? What's up? These people got me over here hollering. Y'all got me hollering. I was gonna drive around town and see what's going on, but y'all know I don't get social like that, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I know at the end of the month they're supposed to be having the hot air balloon festival thing. I told my sister I want to do it. We got to go rob somebody with some money. Literally. So let's see. I got to make a thumbnail. What kind of thumbnail should I make? I gotta come up with something. It says, I'm telling. I was asking them, Kimberly, if they wanted me to go live on StreamYard. And cover the Mike City AJ plea bargain, because they've all pointing the fingers in the wrong directions. And I don't know why. Of certain people, I don't know. But I dug out the paperwork to back up what I'm saying. But I'll be honest, most people don't even bother to listen to the paperwork because they just want a final answer because they don't really comprehend, or they got ADHD. I don't know which one it is, one or the other. But they don't grasp all the details that I'm giving to them. What you say, bitch? Bitch, I can't call you on the phone. I got my phone on live. Shit. Where's Daddy's phone? Damn, I ain't got your number on Daddy's phone, though. Shit. You lucky. Oh, wait a minute. I'll call you on Instagram on my computer. Shit. I be harassing people. I was aiming for spooky and sexy. Oh my God. For those of y'all that don't know, that's Jules Royale. She's talking about she's picking at me because she made me that little clip that I put up on my shorts just a little bit ago. She said, I told her, bitch, why are you trying to make me cry? Because I liked it that much. And she said, I was aiming for spooky and sexy. A sexy ghost to what, bitch? Ha! Oh my God. Here, let me see. Can I start a poll? Yeah, ask a question. Here we go. Who wants me to go live and cover Mike City AJ plea bargain? There. I'm adding that. I don't know how to do that from my cell phone, but I know how to do it from the computer. I don't see it on my cell phone. I mean, I don't see it on my computer. There's that bitch. Biatch! Oh. Am I being ugly? Girl. Y'all better read all 3 answers. Why you want me to go over it if you ain't showing up? Only 4 of y'all answering. What we on tonight? We on one. I got a poll question in the chat. You responded. Okay. Are you one of the ones showing up? Biatch. Folks don't know how to answer a question. Come on. Only half of y'all answered the question. Don't make me call you out by your names. Yeah, I think it's me. Biardi. I went from 20 people to 6 people to 8 people. Bitch, y'all don't know what y'all want. I'm on my cell phone, so that's why it's black. We don't know how to work a cell phone. Yes, it's showing up. All right. Because it's one thing for y'all want me to do it. It's another thing if you're going to show up. Because, see, if y'all just want me to do it, but y'all going to show up at your convenience, then shit, I just do that as a video. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Bird! I'm waiting on folks. I need a thumbnail. I gotta make a thumbnail before I can go live, though. I'm bored like a motherfucker, too. I'm curious about your video on the guns. Well, what you curious about? Let me see. Let me pull that girl's Nikki. Nikki. There she is. Let me see. Let me scroll back. What year was that? 22? Let me see. When you develop something, it takes 3 to 5 years to even sell it, and that's if it sells, and then another year or 2 of production before it airs. This is the lady that did the hip-hop homicides, just so y'all know. She's talking about when they reached out to Zach. This is before Zach died. They reached out to Zach to do a show. They were going to do a show with him. Let me see. Alright, I'm in 20. This was in 22, right? I went back too far. Right, that's what it said. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Yeah, it was the homeboys in the army. Let me see. Hold on. What's the damn date on them? On the screenshot. Can I see it? December 23 of 22. Okay. That's 21. 21. June of 22. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This was after I had sent her on the same day. I had sent her a. Let me see if y'all even still here listening. Y'all still listening to me? All right. This is what she said about the weapons. All right. That's a little bit stretched, but all right. This is what she said. She said, I told her, I says, do your thing. Congratulations for the Hip Hop Homicide Season 1, Episode 8, FBG Duck. It aired December 22nd of 2022. Okay. She goes, thanks, that's my show. I said, for real? And then she says, yeah, it's a lot, and I have a lot to really compartmentalize. There we go. But yeah, 50 heard Don and my podcast about Biggie and then contacted us to develop the Hip Hop Homicide. She's talking about 50 Cent. So we built that show from the ground up to a full series. I said, no shit, literally. I started with a spreadsheet connecting guns to crimes and so forth. I says, damn, I'm so proud of you. She said, you know there's a gun ring from Chicago to Atlanta. That's why all of OTF was out there. I says, yeah, what got me was the FBI knew in January what they were planning for Duck. I've read some of the documents on the FBI's website. She said, they transported them back and forth. Even military guys are involved. Look up the G Herbo connection. I told her, I says, let me finish watching your Vaughn episode and I says, and see if you put out all the same reasons I heard as to why the fight happened. And then we didn't talk again for about another 4 months after that. And that's what she's always done. She hit me up the very first time was August of 2018. She wanted me to come be on. She was working with the Lifetime Network at that time. She wanted me to come do a series with them over there. I wasn't about all that. So I passed that on to another content creator, hooked them up, and they were able to do it. Then she moved over to, what do you call it, MTV, and she did the series that did the show with the Kanika Jenkins thing. And then, like she said, with 50 Cent, came and talked to her and Don about doing this Hip Hop Homicide series. Now, Meantime, between time, all this, that, the third, she lives 5 minutes outside of Rosemont. And because she's got her foot in the door with the authorities and with the street, she gets a lot of the stories, even though she doesn't publicize it. So she would hit me up and tell me what was going on. But back then, I was bad about not really taking all the stories that everybody would tell me to go run with. And at that time, I was still learning how to even do FOIA requests, who to contact, things like that. So I was still learning how to do everything. Then by the time I learned it, and then I came like with this Greg story. I mean, not Greg story. Oops. I didn't mean it. With this G Herbo story, with the NLMB and KTS and all them. By then, when I'm reading their documents, I remembered what she had told me, and it was like 2 years before that she had told me this shit. So obviously she knows what the fuck she's talking about. As far as those boxes of guns and stuff go, and see, royalty, that's why when they say, oh, you should hit up so-and-so about being on there, getting an interview with so-and-so and so-and-so. Bitch, if I didn't do TV, why would I be worried about social media interviews? It's just easy as that. When you got somebody that high up the food chain ladder hitting you up, how many years ago was that? 6, 7, 8 years ago? I had just started my channel. I don't think I had even dropped my first video yet. I'd started the channel, but I hadn't even put any content out yet when she hit me up. She hit me up just for the things that I was putting out on Facebook. If y'all want to know who she is, go watch, like on the Vaughn episode, I think she's sitting in a car, in a SUV or whatever, talking on the cell phone to somebody, telling them what took place. And see, that's her part. She gives the other guys the information. Yeah, it was outside this club. They were in the parking lot. You know, it's the parking lot's on the left side of you know, all that. So that way they know where to go at and stuff like that. So as far as, what do you call it? Credibility? Or like people say, who signed for you? Bitch, the Lifetime Network contacted me. Can you top that? That was before I was even making videos. I figured I knew I must have been doing something right at that point. But making videos, social media comes with a lot of haters. You take your licks. They find out. I hit back. I hit back. It's easy as that. Those of y'all that's actually taking the time and the effort to get to know me as a person, y'all can all say the same thing. Yeah, I'm a little bit wild, on the wild side here and there. It's different areas in life. But for the most part, what you see is what you get. I mean, that's the bottom line to it. I like to play kiki kaka, whatever, but at the same time, when I'm speaking on, especially if I'm speaking on a deceased person, I'm going to put it out there serious, and I'm going to put it out there truthful, because a lot of times somebody else is putting it out there wrong, and that person can't come up from the grave and spit in their eye and tell them that they're a liar. So somebody's got to speak up and tell them the truth. Well, now we got it. 2 people said yes, and 2 people said they're going to show up. Oh, y'all went in reverse on me. What, bird? We need some chocolate. I got chocolate, but besides. I am what I am. I can't be nothing else. I don't even know how to try to be something else. So did they care they would be caught? I don't think they thought they would be caught. The reason why they got caught was because they left the guns. They had a shootout over there in that same area, and some of the guns were dropped. I guess the guys couldn't go back and get them for whatever reason, and so the authorities got the guns. When the authority ran the serial numbers and stuff like that on those guns, they were able to trace them back, and that's how they found out that they were coming from the military. You gonna be there? Better be there. I gotta do a thumbnail. That's my biggest hurdle, is coming up with the thumbnail. Believe it or not. Because that's gotta be catchy to catch people's eye, to get them to show up and watch the content. And right now, I don't know that I got anything in my head that would catch. Let me see. Let me see what GPS does with this. Is it GPS or GPT? G somebody. Let me see. Let's see. Where is he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Oh, I forgot. I didn't even put it up yet. D-Love. I got to make this post for D-Love about my daughter's fight. She asked me about my daughter's fight. It's next month. There it is. That picture right there. Okay. How do I say it, Julie? How do I say it? Guy in the picture is telling. I want to do something like that. Keep photo the same. The other day, this thing pissed me off because it said, I can't, it's something like error, try again. And it told me that 3 times, and then it says, you've already used up your 3 times. I said, bitch, fuck you then. I didn't want you to help me out anyway. Let's see what they come up with. Making the first draft. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Polishing the details. And social media got a way of pointing fingers at dead people so easily. Oh, wee, I like that. Ah! Where'd we go? It says my camera's working, it's not working. I don't know. I like it. Image 1 is better. Just give me the fucking image. Quit playing with me. Did you see it? No, he's telling. Ain't no telling like Jack told Helen. All right, Charlize is high. Charlize done went and got high. All right. I can close that tab now. All right. I got a thumbnail. All right, let me go set up the StreamYard. What's this thing say? I got 80 views. For 40 minutes. All right. You're right, Royale. But see, I can't go live and share screen on my with my cell phone. So, and I don't like the ghetto vision because I want y'all to be. Now, I will say this, y'all. When my daughter gets moved in, and I can get her stuff out of the living room, because yes, she's been living here for almost 2 years now. She just ain't never stayed here. She brought all her shit here, dumped it off here, and went to go stay at her boyfriend's. But her and I are starting school at the same time next month. So she's supposed to start staying here. Once she does that, she can get all her clothes and everything up out of the living room. When she does that, I'm going to set my computer up in the living room. And I'm going to have the, what was that, 65 or 75-inch screen. Once I figure out how to hook the computer to the TV, oh, Benedict Arnold. Have the computer hooked up to the TV so that way whatever I'm looking at on my computer will show on my TV. Then I can use my phone so y'all can see it. I'll point the phone at the TV so that way it'd be big enough for y'all to be seeing the shit. I'm going to try that shit out. We're going to see how that goes. Maybe they'll fucking just give me my goddamn channel back by then. Because it's irritating. But, like I said, I'm going to remind y'all one more time. We got, let me refresh the page just in case numbers change. We're at 375 subscribers. I want 500 by the end of the weekend. I'm just saying. And we got 273 watch time hours. I'd love to have 500 by the end of the weekend, but I know I ain't going to get that. Watch time hours are harder to get. But with y'all's help, we'll get there. We need it. Because I know a lot of people, they get their subscribers, they'll have 2, 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers before they finally hit their 4,000 watch time hours. So that's why I'm putting out these longer videos, get you guys to watch them. And I even got some people hitting me in my DM talking about they watching them again just to get my watch time hours up. And I appreciate the hell out of that. All right, so y'all give me a few minutes to get this this live set up, and we will be going live. All right? Oh, I was trying to turn this thing off on my computer. I got to turn it off on the phone. Where's the X? Where's the X? Oh, I got to end this thing over here. Move out the way, bitch. All right, we ending the poll. There's Charlize. She's telling. All right, I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Better show up and bring a friend and tell a friend and bring everybody to come get their monkey asses over here.